In this video I will test and compare 4 budget battery-powered solar PTZ security cameras to see which one offers the best performance, features and value for money. So by the end of this video you will have a clear idea of which camera is the best choice for your outdoor security needs. And the 4 cameras I will be testing today are Anran Q3, Anran Q4, Inqmega and Ezviz HB8. All these cameras are battery powered and comes with either a built-in solar panel or a standalone that you can place in different locations where you have more sunlight. And since there are so many factors that affect the battery life of these cameras, it's almost impossible to say exactly how long they will last. Factors like number of motion events, how long the camera records for, frequency of live viewing, Wi-Fi signal strength and the amount of direct sunlight can all impact battery performance. And all these cameras use Wi-Fi, which means they need to be within Wi-Fi range for you to access the cameras and receive push notifications through the app. However, they can still record without Wi-Fi if you have a micro SD card installed in the camera. This means you could place these cameras anywhere, but without Wi-Fi you won't be able to access the recordings remotely or receive push notifications when something happens. With that said, let's have a look at our first camera, the Anran Q3. This camera sells for around $75 on Amazon. It uses a 3 megapixel sensor that records in 2304 by 1296 at 15 frames per second. Uses a 3.2mm lens which gives you a 105 degree field of view. Can pan 355 degrees and tilt 90 degrees. Comes with built-in 5200 mAh batteries and a standalone solar panel. Uses PIR sensor with a detection range up to 8 meters. Have alarm, siren and two-way audio. Works with an app called Cloud Edge. Supports up to 128GB micro SD card. So here we have some short clips recorded with the Anran Q3 so you can see how the camera performs in different scenarios. Next up we got the Anran Q4. This camera, unlike the rest in this video, comes with a base station. It's kinda like an NVR where you can store recordings, and it also helps with more stable connection. So a 2-camera kit with base station costs around $170 on Amazon. And the camera uses a 4 megapixel sensor that records in 2560 by 1440 at 15 frames per second. Uses a 3.6mm lens, can pan 355 degrees and tilt 90 degrees, comes with built-in 5200 mAh batteries and has a built-in solar panel that is not adjustable, uses a PIR sensor with a detection range up to 8 meters, have alarm siren and supports two-way audio, works with an app called AR CCTV. The base station supports up to 64GB micro SD card. So here we have some short clips recorded with the Anran Q4, so you can see how the camera performs in different scenarios. Next up is the Inqmega camera. This one sells for around $86 on AliExpress, and it uses a 2 megapixel sensor that records in 1920 by 1080p at 16 frames per second, uses a 3.6mm lens, can pan 355 degrees and tilt 90 degrees, uses free 21700 batteries with a total of 12,000 mAh, and the solar panel is mounted on top of the camera and you can adjust it a little up and down. Also uses PIR sensor for detection, have alarm siren and supports two-way audio, works with an app called U-Box, supports up to 128GB micro SD card. And here are some short clips recorded with the Inqmega so you can see how the camera performs in different scenarios. Last up we got the Ezviz HB8, and it seems like this camera is only available in a few selected countries, and if we convert the price to US dollars, the camera sells for around $150, and this camera uses a 4 megapixel sensor and records in 2560 by 1440 at 15 frames per second, uses a 4mm lens with a 100-degree viewing angle, can pan 330 degrees and tilt 65 degrees, uses a 10,400 mAh battery, and the solar panel is standalone, uses a PIR sensor for detection, have alarm siren and supports two-way audio, works with Ezviz app, have a built-in 32GB storage so you don't need to install a micro SD card. And here are some short clips recorded with the Ezviz so you can see how the camera performs in different scenarios. All cameras are made to be used outdoors, so I sprayed some water on them for a while to see if they could handle water, and they all worked just fine after. And this is how the camera's alarm sounds like. Some of these cameras also support auto tracking, however I would not recommend using that, since the image quality isn't good enough on a battery powered camera in my opinion. Okay, let's have a look at some side-by-side comparison. Here we have daytime. And nighttime side by side. Okay, so I would rank these 4 battery-powered solar PTZ security cameras like this. Best overall is the Ezviz. Reason for that is the image quality is better than the other ones, and overall build quality is superior. Second place I would give to the Anran Q3. Image quality is okay, and I didn't experience any problems while testing the camera. Third place I would give to Inqmega. And last place goes to the Anran Q4, and the reason for that is the night vision was really bad in my opinion. Let me know in the comments which camera you think is the best. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Before you leave, don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next one.